military technology.
Is the BRP Jose Rizal FF-150.
With Defense Secretary Delfin Lorenzana announcing lately that, with exception to the already contracted acquisition of Shoal-Lag MKV fast attack interdiction crafts, all other warship acquisition projects of the Philippine Navy are delayed. These includes the acquisition of 2 corvettes, 6 offshore patrol vessels, 2 submarines, and 2 landing platform docks. There is a small window of opportunity though, but will dependent on the approval of the requested additional priority projects for FY 2022 by the DND on top of the DND FY 2022 budget. It would be noted that the DND requested for an additional PHP 81 billion for AFP modernization projects in addition to the PHP 33 billion included in the original proposal for FY 2022. If this request is approved, the DND and PN may be able to push to release the funds by first quarter 2022, and award and sign the contracts before April 2022 to avoid being classified as midnight projects. If not approved and the projects are indeed pushed back, it will mean that the due to the administration's only achievement for the Philippine Navy is the transfer of a second-hand Pohan-class corvettes, now BRP Conrado Yap, and the fast attack interdiction crafts. Even the Pohan class was in reality a project of the previous administration. It only got delayed because the Philippine Navy rejected the original offer from South Korea, Roke Smoke Po, and it took some time before South Korea offered a better ship. We believe that the Philippine Navy has no choice but to find cheaper ways to fill in the gaps in their capability between 2022 to 2026, as we do not expect the delivery of new ships to happen in those years. Here are some of our proposals. 1. Push hard to make sure that the transfer of at least 5 Cyclone-class interdiction crafts from the US Navy will happen. But these are coastal assets and are limited for use on shallow water areas like the southern tree border with Indonesia and Malaysia. 2. Reconsider the acquisition of the last Hamilton-class cutter with the US Coast Guard, the former USCGC Mellon. The PN leadership should consider that this is their only chance not just to get a ship they are already familiar with, but also of a potential parts hulk for the other sister ships already in service with the Philippine Navy. 3. Put seriousness in acquiring additional Pohan-class corvettes. This would be difficult now considering there's no commitment yet by the DND and PN to award the corvette project to Hyundai Heavy Industries. So any move to request for Pohan-class corvettes will be dependent on strong SKPH relations. This would be a test of how good the relations really are, without too much dependence on a multi-million-dollar sale of military hardware. 4. The British government has announced the sale of its Type 23 Duke-class frigates once they are retired from service with the Royal Navy. They are planning to retire at least one ship every year starting 2022. So far, HMS Monmouth, F235, has already been retired last June 2021 but will be scrapped, while HMS Montrose, F236, is expected to follow soon. Take note that these frigates are even more capable and larger than the new Jose Rizal class light frigates of the PN, despite being newer. But with Indonesia announcing its purchase of 2 Arrowhead 140 frigates may mean they could get first dibs on the frigates. The Philippine Navy is being left behind by its neighbors, because everyone is modernizing their naval forces. By the time the PN realized its modernization plans, which is already screwed, it will remain the weakest navy in the region and cannot claim 60% strength of its neighbors.
kayo.